Good morning from the edge.
Morning.
So we are in northern Arizona still. You can actually see the peaks behind us back there somewhere. So one of our New Year's resolutions was to visit something off my adventure list every month. Well, we kind of lacked on that this month, but guess what? We got a bonus day. It is February 29th, 2020. It is leap day. So, yep. So we decided to pick a place that we've passed by many, many times. Always see the sign and said, someday we'll go there. So we are here. So come along and remember, stay behind that safety barricade at all times. So Russ is standing in front of the Apollo test capsule. So if you haven't guessed, if you know anything about the NASA program in northern Arizona, we are actually at Meteor Crater. We've never been here before, so come along and see what it has to offer. I'm going to swing around and actually show you. If you look way over there, is the San Francisco Peaks and Flagstaff.
Stay on the guided path at all times. It does keep us safer, and also it is a protected environment. They're really trying to keep it as pristine as they can. With that, we'll head out and enjoy this beautiful morning. Luckily, the wind's not blowing. But if you guys have any questions at all, make sure you do ask me. If I don't have your answer, I'll sure try to find out for you.
What's on your playlist that you're listening to right now?
Oh, that's just the radio.
That'll
come out here in a minute. Otherwise, I'll get disturbed here. But this was an ancient shallow sea at one time, therefore all this plateau is just flat. So all this rise you see right here is all from the ejected material from the impact. Otherwise all this would be totally flat right here. If you walked across our flat desert and there was no rim to the crater, you'd still be looking down about 400 feet. 50,000 years ago, right at the time of impact, they estimate that this was a lush grassland, still flat, but lush with foliage, and it does make impact with our earth. It makes impact with
So we have decided to take a guided tour. So that's why I haven't been talking much, but yep, the trail going down. There's the crater.
in here, so we definitely know that it was underwater at some time or another. There's a really neat one right there. We've got some geodes, some snails, quite a few bits of stuff in here. So we do know it was definitely underwater. But and first of all this material on here is all from our three geologic layers affected by the impact. And we have this up here to show you. This is volcanic material. So how that government geologist called this a volcanic steam vent, I do not know. It matches nothing. But we have three main geologic layers out here in our desert that were affected. This top layer is a Moenkopi sandstone, and that's our red color we see out here. And this layer is about 30 feet thick on average. Our next layer down is a Kaibab limestone, and it's the more yellowish material we see. This layer is about 260 feet thick on average, and that's what the large boulders are that you see that are ejected and partially ejected. The next layer is a coconino sandstone, and that's that more whitish material like I was showing you earlier. This layer is about 700 feet thick on average, so the impact got into about 2/3 of that. But it's within this layer which helped determine without a doubt that this is a meteorite impact crater and not a volcanic steam vent. This coconino sandstone is loaded with a high amount of quartz crystals. You can see how shiny. It's just basically a big refrigerator. It looks like a perfect mine shaft. This was the old parking lot for the very first museum, visitor center right here. So we held what, maybe 10, 15 cars? So not very much. For sure, a lot of his research paperwork, a lot of the data, probably some of his more expensive tools, but you see there's an old bed frame still left in here. But he built this in 1911, and it's a neat building. We're at the windy, anchored in the rock, back up over the beam, and then back down into the rock on the other side. So it really held everything down. Then it served as the first meteor crater visitor center from 42 to 55. And when the first new modern center was built, the ranch actually utilized this as a place for their cowboys to stay when they were working the cattle. Unfortunately, in about 1958, I believe it was, kerosene lantern got knocked over, it caught the beams and the roof on fire. When those are gone, it lost its structural strength. So between Mother Nature and man, that's what we have left. But, if you guys will go to the very right-hand corner of our museum, there's an exhibit called Behringer's Dream, and it has a lot of pictures of the mining operation.
That's cool.
Yeah, you guys watch your head, don't hurt our rock. You know, we get a lot of 18-wheeler drivers that will finally stop in and they go, man, I've been by here, I mean hundreds and hundreds of times. And I finally decided to stop, and 99% of them are glad they did. I wish we had some more parking for them. That's their biggest gripe when they get here.
Do you know why we don't see any pieces that are in
They're out there.
Yeah.
They're hard to distinguish.
Okay. Do they not look the same as that?
Yeah, they kind of do. And their composition is the same. Let me got these. Show you guys. Along, you'd never know that was a meteorite.
Right.
And so come along.
Ah, that's awesome.
And then look how, you can see how they really look. They've got kind of a brownish shine to them.
Yeah.
Okay. And this one right here, imagine that. That is not a meteorite. See that? But look how similar it looks.
It was, yeah.
This is what they call a meteor wrong.
That's
what they call them.
There you go. That's your best joke today.
Yeah. But actually, what that is that is scorched sandstone. You guys will take a look at that. You can see those crystals in there. But it looks just, I mean, that's actually scorched sandstone.
It doesn't feel
just as hard. Yeah,
like
and the weight, yeah, you can feel the weight in both
So
of
did
those.
you find both those just cruising around here?
Just this morning, we have to go down and turn our wells on in the morning, and they're right there where people will walk. And finally, you know, these are real heavy, so they kind of, everything else works away from them.
Yeah.
You guys can see feel the weights. You know, and it is private property, the crater, and then also the ranch's property, so it is a federal offense to actually go out and hunt meteorites without written permission. But people ask us, well, would a metal detector work?
So we are in the Discovery Center. Does anyone get the Disney reference?
Anything over there, you have to stand in there. Does something to you.
we're gonna put ourselves at ground zero. Do you want to start the process?
Moving at 11 miles per second, a meteor raced through the solar system towards Earth. Immense shockwaves were created as it approached from the east. Hurricane-force winds threw 175 million tons of material in all directions. The shock of impact melted most of the meteor and spread it with the large plume of debris. It took just 10 seconds and Meteor Crater was formed.
Is the Earth at risk?
Yes. Always.
We are headed up to Moon Mountain. Almost there. There's the crater. Ross. Say hello. So I don't know if I've mentioned yet the connection between NASA and Meteor Crater is they actually used Meteor Crater for training for the Apollo missions. Not only to test equipment, but to test like what kind of geology and everything they would come across maybe. So yeah. So when we were on the tour earlier, they were talking about how Buzz Aldrin actually walked on the trail in front of us. You can kind of hard see it, but he actually ripped his spacesuit on a jagged piece of limestone, and well, if we were in space, that would have been certain death. So they actually redesigned the spacesuits because of that incident. So this is actually the best preserved meteor crater on Earth. Let me stand on the edge of it. It is a mile across, and you can fit 20 football stadiums in the base of it. Hey guys, so we wanted to come back and basically close out the vlog. We didn't do it on the road, so we'll do it now. So, as you saw, we just visited Meteor Crater. So, we've passed Meteor Crater turnoff many times on I-40. It's just east of Flagstaff. But we never stopped. Two reasons for that. One, we're usually always trying to get somewhere else. Or two, it is a privately owned facility. So therefore, like, none of our passes work for it. For, like, it's not state, it's not national. And it seemed kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Not knowing what it was, really. We honestly thought it was just, a crater, But when we got there, we realized it was worth, it's like $22 a person for an adult, but well worth it. Once you pay the admission fee, basically everything is included.
Yep.
So we were able to actually go on a guided tour, so we actually got to go out on part of the crater rim that not everyone gets to do. They have a movie theater that does like intro to what the history of the crater and how it was formed, and then they have a discovery center, so it had meteor history, the history of this crater, how it's been used throughout science. It also talks about the family, the Barringer family, who those of you who don't know, the crater is actually called the Barringer Crater because it's owned by the Barringer family. They actually went kind of a smart-ish way to acquire it. They didn't actually have to purchase the land that it's on. They actually just purchased 4 mining claims around that surrounded the 2-mile radius of the crater. So they just opened a mining claim, and so they actually paid no money for the actual claims. However, Barringer, I don't remember his first name. Anyway,
Yeah, I don't remember.
he spent like $600,000 to mine this. He was looking for the meteor. And back then, that was like in the early 1900s, like maybe 1910s, 1920s, something like that. It would now be worth $8.2 million that he put into this crater. He never found the meteor. It actually hit with such such impact, it actually basically shattered and evaporated. You can still find like small pieces of it, like tiny little pieces of it throughout the park, which are not, you can't take them.
No.
It's like a national park. You can't take it. So anyway, so it talks about his dream. His family still owns it to this day. They do not run it. The cattle ranch around the property runs the actual visitor center and the operations there. So overall, I think it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So worth the money. You got so many different viewpoints. They even had like this 4D movie theater type ride simulator, which was amazing. Gift shop.
Awesome gift shop.
Awesome gift shop. They also have a rock shop attached to it, which is Russ's specialty. I'm more about the souvenirs.
The bistro was alright.
Yeah, we check out our Facebook for the bistro review. We did eat there right on the property. Overall, good day. It's
good
definitely
day.
worth the money. So if you're ever in the area and debating whether it's worth it, it definitely is. So you should check it out. So I hope you enjoyed the footage. It may be a little bit of a lengthy vlog. We don't know. We haven't put the footage together yet. But I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, no matter what happens, it's all part of the adventure. Bye.